Hey Daddy.
Hi.
Hey everyone.
Hi guys.
My name is Anika Tiwari. Today I will be introducing my father about his profession. So first question is, please tell us what do you do?
Okay, so Anika, I'm a qualified civil engineer, and my company's name is Midas Construction, in which we construct buildings, townships for people who can live there, happily and with modern amenities. For example, if you'll see here, these are two buildings which we have constructed, and they have amazing roads and some beautiful amenities. And these are the different machineries which we use to construct these projects.
I have seen you working flawlessly, but have you faced any difficulty in your profession?
Very good question, Anika. So, in India, construction is an unorganized sector still. And there are a lot of issues which we face during construction or developing such projects. Majorly, safety and health issues of laborers. We also face permissions from the government, which get delayed, and that leads to delay in the delivery of projects or timely completion. So yes, timely completions of project because of various reasons is a challenge.
Oh yes, that's really a concern. So Dad, according to you, what can be the best solution for this sort of a concern? Is there any gadget or tool, or can we use some technologies?
Very, very good question. So yes, we can actually monitor a project to see what stage has it reached and where it is supposed to be reached. So monitoring is one thing, but more than anything, adopting innovative technologies, machineries for construction work is very, very important to expedite the entire procedure. For example, if you'll see here, this is a concrete mixer. We use it, we get the ready mix concrete, right at the site. This expedites the concreting procedure. This is a road roller, which we use, to complete the roads in very less time compared to, doing it manually. This is an excavator.
Delisha Parker, proud to introduce you all to my lovely mom, Miss Reena Parker.
Hello to respected principal ma'am, teachers and dear children.
So, Mom, my classmates would like to know more about your profession.
I was working as a manager in a diamond jewelry manufacturing and exporting company for 12 years. My job involved coordination with respected departments, beginning from the designing till quality control of the jewelry to ensure delivery on time with superior quality.
Oh, wow, that sounds interesting. But Mama, have you ever faced any difficulty in your profession?
In early years, jewelry model making was time consuming because all models were made by hand. But now computers have changed the landscape in every industry. And a clear example of this is the technology being used in CAD jewelry design. Today, jeweler sculptor use a keyboard and mouse instead of a file, wax pen to create his or her work.
That's brilliant innovation. Mom, let us share the innovation in your profession in a form of short PPT presentation.
precious jewelry making is very inspiring. Your job of marketing such a beautiful jewelry is indeed very challenging. What interests me the most is jewelry designing. So, Mom, let's design a jewelry together. Wow, this is indeed a beautiful piece of jewelry design.
I'm Drishtidas from 4th G. My Nirmaan project name is Jewelry Manufacturing. Today I am so proud to introduce you all to my loving and hardworking father, Mr. Somnath Das.
Hello.
He runs a jewelry manufacturing unit. So that my classmates would like to know more about your profession. Please tell us what made you choose your profession.
Actually, my father was in this profession from childhood. I was watching my father making jewelry, and I liked the way the jewelry was made. So I had gone into this profession, and I love it as a passion also.
I have seen you working hard and learning new things all the time. Why do you do so?
As jewelry making is an art, basically more than business. And in art, you have to be always creative and always learn the new thing and what people like, not like, and we have to find this thing always. And again, to stay in the top or to sell your product from the competitor, you have to be always creative and always ready to learn the new thing and always further ahead.
What difficulties you face in your profession?
The difficulty in the sense there is no such difficulty. Yes, there are some government laws, the government policies. Again, sometimes there is shortage of laborers because of the lockdown. And yes, gold fluctuation is one of the main issue that we face. But it's okay, we manage it.
Thank you, Dad, for this valuable
Thank you.
Now, friends, I would like to tell you the steps involved in jewelry making. Step 1. Designing. In order to produce a unique piece, the very initial step is to create a design. Step 2. CAD. CAD software is used to increase the productivity of design and to create database for manufacturing. See, this is a CAD. Step 3. Rapid prototype. This system works on the principle of direct light projection technology. The resin model is created using 3D prototype system RPD, which is fully functional. This is a RPD machine. Step 4. Model making. Resin output from CAM is then converted into silver model by using casting process. The silver model is used to create the rubber mold from which all subsequent pieces are made. This is where we do model making. Step 5. Rubber mold. This is an integral part of the production process. It helps in creating multiple pieces of jewelry of the same design. The method used for mold making is called vulcanizing. These are rubber molds. Step 6. Waxing. Wax tree. This step involves the production of wax pieces from the rubber molds made from silver master. These are some wax and this is a wax machine. So this is a wax tree. Step 7. Casting. This is a complex process and requires utmost skill and experienced casters. This is a casting machine. Step 8. Grinding. Once the raw casting is clipped off from the casting tree, the tiny nub left over at the base of the jewelry is grinded by the polisher. These are grinding machines. Step 9. Filing or assembly. Filing is a technique that helps in removing excess metal or solder from a piece that is being worked on. It's given a smooth finish to the piece. Step 10. Polishing. Polishing offers a neat finish and enhances the value of a piece. This is a polishing machine. Step 11. Metal setting. Stone setting is the art of securely setting or attaching gemstone in the jewelry. This is how metal setting is done. Step 12. Rhodium plating. This process gives a white reflective appearance to the jewelry and also provides better resistance to scratches. But this is not done here, it is done outside. Step 13. Quality control. Quality control QC is a procedure or set of procedures intended to ensure that a manufactured product meets the requirement of the client or customer. Metal setting and quality control is done here. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Gauri Kelkar studying in 4G. Today I am going to talk about use of recycled packaging for food application. I take this inspiration from my mother and hence I have selected this project for Nirmaan. So come on, let's get a basic idea from my mother, Mrs. Supriya Kelkar, by having a brief discussion with her. What is your profession?
I am a food technologist and packaging technologist.
How long are you in this profession?
I am working in this field for almost 18 years.
What is the one thing that you feel will bring a revolution in your industry?
The food technology industry is going through a sea of change with newer technology coming in to make food more acceptable, palatable, ready to use form and maintain the health quotient for the consumers. However, this has also brought with it lot of waste which is generated in terms of packaging material.
One scientific approach you would like to tease out?
Improving methods to recycle existing packaging material is a key priority. New materials enter the market slowly and thus the biggest impact is in developing more efficient methods to recycle the plastic that are produced in large quantities today.
Before going to showcase my model, let's have a quick look at. Plastic is a synthetic material made from a wide range of organic polymers derived from petroleum. There are 6 common types of plastics. Following are some typical products you will find for each of plastic. PET, example, fruit juice and soft drink bottles. HDPE, example, shampoo containers or milk bottles. PVC, example, juice or squeeze bottles. LDPE, example, garbage bins and bags. PP, example, lunch boxes, take out food containers, ice cream containers. PS, example, foam hot drink cups, plastic cutlery containers and yogurt container. This is my model of plastic recycling. Receiving. Waste plastic for processing is received here. Segregation. Depending upon the type, plastic waste will be separated here. Grinding. Here, plastic waste is broken down in a grinder into smaller pieces. Washing. Hot washing, cleaning and water rinsing will be done here. Hot air drying. Post washing and cleaning hot air drying will be done here. Sieving and separating. Here crushed plastic will be separated as per their size. Metal detecting and separating. They are passed through a metal detector to remove unwanted metal pieces. Melting and extruding. At this stage, the cleaned crushed plastic will be melted, extruded and cut to form the pellets or beads. Cooling. Plastic beads or pellets will be cooled here. Deodorizing. For food packaging, recycled plastic beads will be purified here for the order. This is my final recycled plastic beads. This way, we can make a safe food packaging material from waste and recycled plastic. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Anishka Thakur and I am from class 4G. Today I am going to interview my father. Meet my father, Amrit Singh Thakur.
Hello everyone.
He is a mechanical engineer by profession. Today I am going to know about him and his profession. What do you do in this field?
Being a mechanical engineer, my work is into design and construction of infrastructure projects. My company takes up EPC projects and deliver them from concept to construction and handover.
Oh wow, what kind of project you are involved with?
I have worked on many refinery projects for oil and gas fields and currently I am working on infrastructure projects.
What is your current project?
My current project is about design and construction of a dam in Uttarakhand. This project will be used to store water and to use it for irrigation and producing electricity whenever required.
What issue do you face while doing this project?
There are many issues what we face while doing these projects, but we have our own standard procedures and we follow them. But the problem is when the people who are outside our control and then they don't follow this condition, these standard procedures, and they are badly affected.
Can you give me an example for this?
Oh, sure. Like when we are doing this dam construction project, a lot of land parcels, they comes into a flooded zone because of storing of water and because when we release the water, the entire area is flooded. So government issue warnings for people living there to leave these areas. But they continue to live there and it's very deadly for them. We don't even get time to rescue them.
Oh my god, this is very dangerous.
Yes, indeed.
But why do people live there?
It's because it's their ancestor lands, so they continue to live there and otherwise the land there is very fertile. The water is available, so it's very easy for them to earn their livelihoods.
It's really dangerous. So, can we do anything to save their lives?
Basically, the entire problem is because of the sudden rise in the water in which we cannot rescue them. And if there is unconditional weather, we don't even get time to warn them or to rescue them. So if this sudden rise in the water can be handled, their lives can be saved.
So you mean to say if there is a house which can handle sudden rise of water, their lives can be saved?
Yes, of course.
That's it. So we can design a model that is cheap and can solve their problems.
Yes, indeed, it's a good idea. If we can design a house which can handle the water or sudden rise in the water, we can save their lives.
So that's it. Let's go and make the model.
Yes.
Finally, my model has been ready. It's a floating house which floats on water, which has a floating base.
Oh wow! So it's based on the concept of ship.
Yes.
It will rise with the water, okay, and it can sit on the ground when it's dry.
Yes.
Okay.
To protect it from being taken away from the floodwater or the wind, I have put on 4 pillars, deeply grounded down.
So this pillar will also act as a guide, and this house will move up and down around these pillars. Fantastic.
Yes. Now we will make a flood to show everybody that how it works.
Okay, so let's make a flood. It's coming up with the rise in water level.
So we all can see as the floating house is coming up, as the water rise is coming.
Yes, it's coming up with the rise in the water. So with this, we can save so many lives.
Yes.
Indeed, it's a very nice idea. The people inside it will be safe.
Yes, and secure.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi friends, my name is Tangadkar, studying in class 4G. Today I am presenting Nirmaan project. The topic for my project is my dad's profession. This is one of my most favorite topic to discuss with my dad. He is a civil engineer by profession. So let's discuss with him about his work life.
Hi, my name is Tangadkar. So Kasturi, let's start the interview.
Okay, so your first question is, what is civil engineering and in which company do you work?
Okay, civil engineering is a profession of execution and designing of structural works that serve the general public. That is, this is the definition of the civil engineer. And I work for NACE International. This is a project management consultancy.
Wow, great. So your next question is, what kind of projects do you work for?
Okay, in my career I have executed high-rise buildings, residential buildings, commercial buildings, airports, Mumbai and Dubai.
Wow. So the last question for you is, what is your specialty area or expertise in civil engineering and your total experience?
Okay, my total experience of civil engineering is more than 20 years and my specialty is glass facade.
Okay, thank you. So now let's end the interview here. Thank you.
Thank you.
I am going to tell some points on civil engineering. Civil engineering is one of the oldest branch in engineering. Civil engineering is the profession of designing and executing structural things that serve the general public, like trams, bridges, buildings, airports, etc. Civil engineers are responsible for a lot of things that require for a society to function properly. Safe water supplies, sewage treatments, roads, railways, buildings, airports, towers, etc. are all the part of civil engineering. Thank you.
So proud to introduce you all to my lovely dad, Mr. Rakesh Kumar. He is working as a banker in Yes Bank. So Dad, my classmate would like to know more about your profession. Please tell us, what is banking all about?
Banking is all about depositing our money in a bank and taking money from the bank as a loan. So giving and taking of money is actually a bank. Bank is a trust where people deposit their money and getting an interest.
Oh wow, you're doing a noble job. I have seen you working flawless. But Daddy, have you ever faced any difficulty in your profession?
Difficulties so far, I mean, there is no difficulties in the banking. Banking is a very, very joyful job where, I mean, you are interacting daily basis with the different people. Yeah, difficulties was for the last 1.5 years when the country and the entire world was going through the epidemic, which is COVID-19. It was a difficult phase. I mean, now we just sail through. I mean, this.
Oh yes. So, Dad, according to you, what can be the best solution?
See, the difficulties what we faced during the COVID-19 was, people can't go out from the house for their daily needs. The only the solution for this is you go online, use more digital way out, digital mode. I mean, for your banking transactions, and almost all banks are providing now these days online platform where you can do your banking by sitting at home.
Is there any gadgets, tools, or we can use some technology?
Yeah, of course. I mean, almost every bank, if you see today's, is providing a mobile app or online banking, payment gateway, UPIs, Bharat Q is there. I mean, where that these days every shop is having a QR code where you can scan and you can do the payment. So there are, I mean, multiple modes. There are multiple apps available these days in the market where, I mean, you can use it.
That's a brilliant idea. So that let us make it possible by including.
Good afternoon everybody, my name is Nishita Singh from class 4G. Here is the model of banking. Bank is an organization where people or businessmen can invest their money or borrow. The Reserve Bank of India is India's central bank, also known as Bankers Bank. ATM. ATM means automatic teller machine where people can withdraw money without going to the bank as per their use. Mobile banking, a service provided by bank which allow customer to use financial transaction on smartphone. So let us zoom on my project. The Y Bank, the RBI Bank, the ATM, the mobile banking. Thank you. Thank you.
Respected Principal Ma'am, teachers and all my dear friends. Myself, Dar Singh from class 4G, NL Dalmia High School. Today I am feeling so proud to have my father in this wonderful platform. My father's name is Praveen Singh and he is working as a business manager in a multinational pharmaceutical company. So he is basically working in the sales and marketing department, which includes medicine, life-saving medicines of bacterial, fungal and infectious diseases. So welcome Papa. Please have a seat. So Papa.
Hello everyone. Myself Praveen. Hope you all are doing well. Yeah,
so Papa, I have to ask some questions with you. My first question is, what is this profession all about? Can you please tell us?
I am working with a pharmaceutical company. Pharmaceutical companies basically deals in the medicines. There are different type of medicine, acute medicine, chronic medicine. I am dealing in the acute therapy, which deals in the bacterial fungal infection, and especially for the emergency cases, life-saving drug. So that's all about.
Okay, Papa. It's brilliant. Thank you for sharing this information with us. So, Papa, my second question is, why did you choose this profession? Because there are many professions. So, please tell your answer.
Frankly tell you, Darsh, I think when I joined and when I start my career, the year I think when I joined, that time I think same year my father has retired. So I want to do master, but because there is a need, I need to do a job. So I then given an interview for pharmaceutical company and also for some call center. I got first opportunity in CFL Pharmaceutical as a business executive. Because of that I joined pharma. That time I joined not because of the I want to join by choice, but right now currently I'm enjoying my profession a lot.
Wow, very nice. So, Papa, my third question is that are you facing any challenges in this professions? Any difficulties? Please let us know.
Basically, I think as you mentioned that I'm working with the multinational pharmaceutical company, and all our product are the research antibiotic, antifungal that basically import from across world, different site of the world plant, research plants. So mainly the inventory is one of the challenge, but I thanks to my company and our company works very well in this pandemic also. We manage the inventory very well. But currently what we are facing, the major issue is that because we meet our customers, so currently in this current pandemic, meeting them face to face is very difficult issue. All are the healthcare practitioners, that includes doctors, pharmacists and hospital staff, especially for hospital management also. So current pandemic, that is a big challenge with what we are facing.
Okay, Papa, I understood that your customers are not ready to meet face to face due to the pandemic came. So it can be a danger for you and your customers to meet face to face. So, Papa, can I give a solution for this?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yes, Papa. Now our India has become digital. We can connect with one to another devices, and even in our school we are having online classes. So I prefer you the way of virtual meetings. In virtual meetings we can have seminars, virtual seminars, face-to-face meetings, discussions and many more stuff. So I prefer you the way of digitally connecting virtual meetings. So how is my solution?
I think it's. I think we should try this, and definitely I should try in my profession. Darsh.
Okay, thank you everyone. Bye.
Bye everyone.
Hello mom, what are you doing?
Hi beta, I'm consulting my patients online.
Wow, that's great.
Come. Isn't it great that I can consult my patient online and stay with you?
Yeah, that's great. But what is this consultation really called?
This technology is called telemedicine. I'll explain you.
Telemedicine. Telemedicine is the use of electronic information to communicate technologies to provide and support healthcare when distance separates the participants. With the help of telemedicine, you can consult the doctor from home using smartphones or laptops. Nowadays, there are various apps available for this. There are many advantages of telemedicine. We all know during COVID time when everyone was locked inside their houses, online consultation helped many patients to reach their doctor. Easy access to remote area, reducing time and cost of patient transportation is another advantage. It helps critical care monitoring where it is not possible to transfer the patient. Telemedicine is used to continue medical education and clinical research. It is also a tool for public awareness. But there are some challenges. In India, nearly 40% of the population lives below the poverty level. They lack basic amenities
They don't have electricity, internet access, laptop, smartphones. Many people are not familiar or aware of this technology. There is lack of confidence in patients about the outcome of a medicine. Apart from this, financial unavailability, literacy rate, quality aspect, software errors are some other issues. So friends, telemedicine will soon be just another way to see a health profession. Thank you. Hello teachers and my dear friends. My name is Shreya Ugumule. I am from 4G. Our topic for Nirmaan is innovation in careers. I have selected my mom's career for the topic. She is a civil engineer and a government land surveyor by the profession. This is my mom, dear mom. Hi mom.
Hi.
So tell us about your job.
My job is to do a land survey. As per the requirement, I go to the places and do the land survey and calculate the area and making the map for the same.
So mom, what kind of tools and equipments do you use for your job?
Earlier we using a table survey and but this is very heavy instrument and it's a very slow instrument to do a land survey and it's very uncomfortable and risky to do in a wet climate and it's less accurate. Then nowadays we are using a total station. It's accurate and easy to operate. It's electronic machine, that's why it's easy to operate. But still we have go to the hilly areas and wetty areas and it's very risky to do the job.
Okay, so I can see that your job is very risky and unsafe and hectic too. So can we use any technology or innovation that we can ease out a job or safe and also make it safe?
Yes, Shreya, we can use a drone survey because in other countries they already started using a drone. So we can use a drone survey and it's very accurate and it's need a less manpower and it's 5 times faster than the total station. So we can use a drone survey and it's give a topographical data and we don't need to go to hilly areas and wetty climates. It's very accurate and easy to use.
Okay, so you can suggest your seniors to use this technology.
Yes, Shreya. We will discuss with about these our seniors and earlier we take this product in our department. Product na to बोलायला पाहिजे.
Hello everyone, my name is Siddhi Kumar. I study in 4th and I am in high school. Today I will introduce you all to my father, Mr. Vivavasu Kumar, who is a former journalist and now a communication professional. Communication is a very attractive profession, and Baba, we want to know what you do and how you do. So let me start by asking, what is communication and why it is given so much importance?
You see, Siddhi, communication is the most fundamental tool for our existence and survival, because unless we communicate properly, we will not be able to express ourselves and we will not be able to reach to a common agreement. If I need anything from you, I need to ask you. Similarly, if you need anything from someone else, you need to ask. So communication is a way of sharing idea. Communication is a way of sharing your feeling. Communication is a way of sharing your emotion. So anything and everything that we do it through communication. It can be emotions, it can be your feelings, it can be your thoughts, it can be ideas, it can be anything. So it is the most fundamental tool for our survival, for our existence, and to make both ends meet. So to answer the second part of your question, why it is so important? Yes, because it's the most fundamental tool. Whatever we do today is an advanced form of communication, be it journalism, be it studies, be it any field of education, be it any field of thought. Anything and everything that we do revolves around communication, revolves around messaging.
What are the various kinds of communication?
Well, communication can be broadly divided into two parts. Fundamentally, one is written communication and the other is oral communication. Oral communication is communication via speech. It's basically dialogue, conversation. We are now having oral communication between ourselves. So in modern parlance, oral communication has evolved into television, it has evolved into radio, it has evolved into internet communication through Zoom. When it comes to written communication, basically it's communication through writing, which means written media, which is newspapers, journals, research papers, research works. So communication has evolved, and basically these two domains have further branched out into various smaller and more sophisticated areas of specialization.
What should we do to improve our communication?
The age-old formula to actually improve your communication is to learn to talk, get open, cut your shyness, try to make new friends, try to express yourselves, and most importantly, one has to make a habit of reading newspapers every day. At least one should try to learn 2 new words every day, improve one's vocabulary. One should also try to watch movies, documentaries, see how certain words are being expressed, see how certain words are being delivered, and once you see them, once you hear them, you should try to make a notebook of your own where you capture those things, where you record those things. And of course it is extremely necessary that once a week you are able to go through them properly so that you're able to memorize them and you're able to implement them.
So few takeaways for us are: we should read newspapers every day, we should try to learn at least 2 new words every day, we should try to write and experiment with words, we should read new books, watch English movies, documentaries with parents, we should note how words are delivered in dialogues, we should use social media sparingly, we should use the internet for more study and knowledge based researching than playing games and watching cartoons. Thank you, Baba. It was wonderful discussing communication with you.
Thank you, Siddhi. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone.
Hello everyone, my name is Monica Goyal from 4G and my Nirmaan project is a thinking dress. Mom, I've just finished my school and I have a doubt.
Monica, just give me 5 minutes over here. I'm finishing a design.
Sure, Mama. Mom, this design looks so amazing.
Really? You like it?
Yes, Mama. I love your profession of being a fashion designer. It's so creative and fun.
Yes, indeed. I also love my professions, Monica. I enjoy working like this.
Great. How do you come up with such innovative ideas every single day?
My profession requires a lot of thinking. Mix and match of colors, elements, bodies, and many things. So it requires a lot of thought process while getting up onto a design.
Oh, you get stuck at times while designing like I get stuck at times while studying?
Of course, Monica. I also have my share of rough days. When I have a deadline to catch up and I'm unable to think of a certain design and innovative idea, I have to be creative every single day to deliver.
I wish I could help you somehow.
That's so very thoughtful of you, Smanika. Yes, indeed, you can help me. You can think of a great idea for your mom.
Maybe we can have a dress which you wear and it gives you thoughts and ideas.
A dress for your thoughts? That's a great idea, Smanika, I think.
Yes, Mama. So, how shall we make it? It will be fun.
Yes, let's do it.
But Mama, how can we make a dress?
Actually, Smanika, it is a process. We'll have to sketch the dress, then think about the colors, the fabrics, the pattern, the dress form, everything. So let's start with sketching the dress first.
Yes, Mama.
Let's do it.
Colors stimulate our brain and help us to think. So I'm using various colors. These threads are entangled and are confused or in a decisive state. This is the back of the dress. The back of the dress tells us about the pathway. I think you're ready with my design. Wow! So this is my final project, the thinking dress. Reaching to any major or minor decision for humans, it is a process involving the mix of positive thoughts and negative thoughts, the entangled state. Here, the front of the dress depicts the process stage, where all the colorful threads are various thoughts and the entanglement of these threads are confused or in a decisive state. The colorful threads act as a stimulant for our brain, driving us to think broadly and immersing ourselves into pros and cons of any situation. The mix of these colorful threads alleviate our mood and add vibrance and cheer, which are essential components to think right. The lines connected to the brain point as a tiara lightens up when they receive a signal of excitement related to solving a problem or achieving your desired idea or result. Time to reverse the back to the front and enjoy the feeling of accomplishment and contentment by wearing the design of the pathway. This pathway is yours to follow and be victorious in life. Thank you.
Hi my dear friends and all respected teachers. As a part of our Nirmaan project, we all study in details about our parents' profession. It was indeed an interesting thing to do and to know. Here are some glimpses of my observation about their profession. They both are from IT profession, but into completely different areas. My mother, Ms. Dipti Kadam, is into IT procurement, which means she gets IT related equipment for her company. This includes desktops, laptops, headsets, and servers, etc. And my father, Mr. Abhijit Kadam, is into software development. He and his team designs the softwares and applications for the company. While discussing with my parents, I found my mother's profession interesting. Hence, we discussed
to our project. Can you share some more details about your work?
Hi Swara, thank you so much for involving me into your outstanding project. As we discussed earlier, my work related to procurement is not just restricted to purchasing desktop, laptop, server, or chassis for the organization, but it also related to building a strong network with the various vendors whom we deal and get the materials for the organization. So I need to involve many people even for a single requirement of the organization. And many a times, or rather all the times, I need to talk to many people and need to ensure that my work is as per the process defined by the company, and we all are following we all team members are following the process which is required. Okay.
Oh wow, sounds so good. Do you enjoy and love your work?
Yes, indeed, I love my work, and I think that's the reason that I can work so dedicatedly.
Great to know. Mommy, but is there anything in your work which you feel is challenging and you want to overcome it?
Nice question, Swara. Yes, we face many challenges, but to highlight and work upon are really very few. Let me tell you in detail. See, as you know, that we have offices at Mumbai, Pune, and Waterford, that is in Ireland country. Many a times we face issues to involve vendors from Ireland for our requirements. As we personally can't visit to another country frequently, we found it challenging to know them, to know their services and availability of the parts which we require frequently. So at time while fulfilling requirements from those branches took a longer time than the usual procurement process. So recently we did brainstorming within our team and we concluded that we will be connecting to all the prospective vendors via video conferencing. We all share our requirements, get details from them, check their availabilities, stock details, location feasibility from and to our offices and our office premises, and to and get more details what other services they can provide us urgently. And to our surprise, most of the vendors were very happy to be part of such kind of calls and to do business with us. Due to current pandemic situation, people are able to still connect via technology, and everyone seems to be very accepting in acceptance mode towards video calls, Zoom calls, etc. So let's see how it progress and how we can overcome this challenge in coming days. Many thanks, Swara. Thanks to you and NL Dalmia High School for such an innovative ideas in the project. Thank you.
Thank you, friends. I hope you like my project. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Aruf Bhola from grade 4th G. This is my father, CA Prashant Bhola. I am going to ask some questions about his profession. What is your profession?
I am Chartered Accountant Arav.
How long have you been there?
Since 14 years.
What is interesting there?
I like to work on numbers, do various analysis, study various data, study laws, regulations, interpret it. I like everything about my profession.
What difficulties have you faced there?
The biggest difficulty, or rather I would say challenge, which I face in this particular thing is there are so many things to remember, there are so many deadlines, various timelines. One report is to be filed on one day, another report to be filed on another day. So many different reports, and I have to remember everything to ensure that the filing is done within the required timeline.
Why are you remembering me? We have a school timetable. For example, in that timetable, in Monday I have this subject. We can use that way.
Okay, let me try to understand. I think I would like to understand that better.
So let me show you my timetable. See, this is my timetable. Like in Monday, we have English, Marathi, science, Hindi, music. So we follow our timetable. In timetable, what is written, we follow, we keep books ready and homework ready, etc. So like this, you can also make a timetable and you can also keep a report ready.
That sounds a good idea, Aro. Why don't we work together and try to prepare some kind of template on the similar lines?
Yes. Let us make a timetable together.
Sure.
I have downloaded a template from internet.
Okay.
See, this is
Weekly planner, is it?
Yes.
Okay. So it has got details about each of the day of the week. This is nice. However, Aro, what happens? There are some reports which. So of course, I would like to know what are the reports which are due today, and I will also want to know what are the reports which are due tomorrow, which I will analyze it today. So it is actually something which I have to work today also. So what can we do about that?
No problem.
Due today. Okay. Due tomorrow. Oh, great. So
I'm sure that it will help you in tracking deadlines and save your time. Thank you, respected ma'am, teachers, and all my dear friends.
Hi Mom, what are you doing?
Hi, I'm designing a building. Look.
Oh wow, it looks so real. But why are you designing a building?
I'm designing a building because I'm an architect and that's what I do.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to know more about architecture?
Oh yes, and I want my friends also to know more about architecture. Hi friends and teachers. Today I will introduce to my mother who is an architect. She will tell you more about architecture.
Have you ever imagined how tailor bird built its nest and how ant build their anthills? They are all natural architects. They prepare their own shelter. And we as human beings prepare all these drawings for the development of a building. Look, this is the plan of a bungalow. This is the plan of Haveli. This is the plan of a hotel.
But Mama, how did you learn all this?
I learned through a course of architecture and I learned about the elements of architecture too. Do you want to know about elements of architecture?
Yes. Oh wow, Mom, what is all this?
These are all the elements of architecture. You know what? Different countries had different elements. For example, Roman used Roman composite columns, Roman Tuscan columns and Roman Doric columns. These columns were so strong that the buildings are still standing today.
Oh yes, I remember. The Colosseum of Rome.
Yes, this is the Roman Colosseum. It was built in 80 AD. It is situated in the center of the road. It is an oval-shaped amphitheater. You know what? The structure is so strong that it is still standing.
Oh yes, I remember. You told me Indian architecture also. Should I explain?
Sure, beta. Go ahead.
Okay, I will tell you about Indian architectures. Indian architecture is rooted in its history, culture and religion. It uses various different elements like arches, jharoka, chhatri. Arches were used for entrance. Jharoka is used by queens to see king and army. Chhatri was used for shade during extreme sunlight. Mama, are these elements are still used?
Yes, all these elements are still used in traditional concept buildings. You know what? Today's architecture is more evolved. It has started using more of geometrical shapes and firm lines. It uses the concept to protect from natural calamities such as earthquake, heavy rains and heavy sunlight. You know what? Leonardo da Vinci was the first renowned architect. After that, many architects used his learnings and teaching in their work.
Oh wow, I learned so much about architecture. It inspired me to become an architect. Thank you.
Hello friends, my name is Anand Vora from 4th G. I would like to introduce my lovely mom, Mrs. Ami Vora. She is a fashion designer. So mom, my classmate would like to know more about your profession. Please tell us what is the fashion designing all about.
Sure. Fashion designing is the art of applying design, decorative, and natural beauty to clothing and its accessories. It is affected by cultural and social attitude.
I've seen you working hard yet flawlessly. But mom, have you ever faced any difficulty in your profession?
Yes, of course, there were many. Indeed, every profession has challenges and difficulty coming across. As you know, I started my career after UPOM, and so I have to take care as well as household chores. And there were a time only 5 my design was selected out of 100 by my professor.
Mom, it was a pleasant interviewing you today. I got to know more about fashion designing. Thank you for giving me your time.
Thank you having me here, Anant.
Here, we have made a model having a fashion show. Also, information about the first modern fashion designer, Charles Frederick Worth, and a new technology coming up in the fashion industry. QR codes. Now talking about QR codes, they are a unique technology that allows stores and brands to be a part of this growing movement. The fashion industry has a chance to evolve in this digital era by improving customers' experience with QR code.
Everyone, I'm reporter Ayan Agarwal from Dalmia. Today I'm here to take interview of a baker which is very famous in this area. So come, let's go. Hello ma'am. Hello. I'm reporter from Dalmia. I heard a lot about your bakery, so I thought of you. Your chef, can I?
Yeah, sure.
Wow, these cakes are looking yummy.
We have many flavors like chocolate, pineapple and strawberry.
This is oven. In this oven, we bake cakes, cookies, puffs, bread.
In what temperature?
160 to 180 degree temperature.
At what time?
Maximum 20 to 25 minutes.
And what is this?
This is a whipped cream machine.
And what is this?
This is a deep freezer. When our cake is ready, we put in this cake in deep freezer.
Looks yummy. Are you baking cakes?
No, I am baking puff.
Wow, delicious.
Yes.
Which type of this cake?
This is a Spider-Man theme cake and I am using Spider-Man toppers.
Wow.
Do you want to eat?
Yes, I want to eat.
Okay, I will make for you.
let's start the interview of a baker. How long you are in this profession?
I'm in this profession from 2013 as cooking and baking was my passion, so that's why I chose this profession.
Have you faced any difficulty in this profession?
Yes, I faced many difficulties in this profession as my kids were very small that time, so it is very difficult to manage home as well as bakery.
Cakes are not good for health, so what do you want to say about this?
Excess is not good in everywhere, not only in bakery items. If we consider some things in our work, it's not harmful. Like we take cakes only on orders. We take care of hygiene and cleanliness, and even we bake wheat cake, diet cake, and sugar-free cake, and many more options up to customer's choice.
Thank you for your valuable time. So friends, cakes are symbols of happiness. No one is there who doesn't like cake, but it is not an easy task because you have to update with technology, flavors, designs, and customization according to theme and occasion, and most importantly, taste with health. Friends, I have a surprise for you. You know, friend, she is my mom, Rekha Agrawal, and this is our baking shop. So please come to our shop. Thank you. After knowing my mom's interesting profession, I thought to give a small surprise to my mom. So I have prepared cupcakes for her, and I hope she will like it. Thank you.
And today I'm going to explain about my model. And first I want to introduce about my father, Mr. Prem Narayan, working in LNT Hydrocarbon Engineering as an AGM. And today our model is all about pump and compressor used in offshore. What is offshore? As you can see in the first picture and the fourth picture, these are offshore. Offshore is a platform which extract the oil from the seabed. And father, please explain more about offshore.
Yeah, because as like a onshore where we have the oil extracting from the ground, similarly there are huge oil in the seabed. For that we are constructing a structure with the require a lot of machinery for extracting oil from seabed, and that is the system which is called offshore. Basically, it is a machinery system for the extracting oil, gas from the seabed and further processing to the refineries and petrochemicals which are in the land. Yeah.
And what is pump? As you can see in the second picture, this is pump. Pump carries water from lower level to higher level, like hand pump. In hand pump, the water from the ground level comes to the higher level. What is compressor? Dad, please tell us something about compressor.
Yeah, as we have already discussed about the offshore. So in offshore there are a lot of gases coming out from the bells. So for gases we use compressors. There are many types of compressors, such as centrifugal compressor, you may see in the picture number 3, and there are reciprocating compressor, screw compressors. Based on the requirement of the pressure and flow, we select the pressure, and then we can what is the compressor? Basically, compressor is creating the pressure, means whatever the pressure coming out from the bell, it creates high pressure, and because that should go in the land for the further refinery and petrochemical processes.
For example, the air which we fill in our tires. What difficulties do you face in your office?
Yeah, basically you may all know the things what we are generally facing in the offices, that are time constraints. There are a lot of work, and we are hardly managing our work and life balance. So this is my biggest challenge to maintain the life between work and personal life. So yeah, sometimes we have many work and we have to do lot of things even in the night up to 10 o'clock.
Greetings to all. Welcome to Nirmaan Exhibition of Dalmia High School. My name is Stuti Khopkar from grade 4G, roll number 16, and today I am going to tell you more about my dad's profession. So first, let me introduce you to my dad. His name is Mr. Rohit Khopkar and he works with Inox Leisure Limited as an HR professional. Papa, can you tell me a bit more about your job?
Sure, Stuti. So, my job with Inox Leisure Limited is to recruit people to do the work. As you rightly said, Inox is into theatres, movie theatres. We all love movies, right, Stuti?
Yes.
So, when we go for a movie, we just see a movie which is, being watched on the screen. But that's not about it. There's a lot of efforts which goes behind running a movie onto the screen. There are people selling popcorn, nachos, samosas and whatnot to kids and everybody. There is engineering team who actually projects the movie on the screen from a projector. There are purchase department, there is sales department, there is every department collective efforts which goes behind it. So that is what, so these people to be recruited is my work. That is what I do.
Okay. Papa, have you ever faced any difficulty in your job?
Yes, beta. So as we know, we need right people for the right job so that we get success. But for this, there is a lot of efforts that one needs to put in. So this is the difficulty which which I was talking about, that getting the right fit for the right role so that it is a match.
Okay. About my research, I think I might have the solution for your job, for your problem. This is a recruitment lifestyle. This has been there from ages.
Yes.
Isn't it, Papa?
Yes.
These are the types of interviews: formal and informal interviews, sequential and panel interviews, group interviews, situational interviews, phone or video call interviews.
Yes, these are the interview types. True.
AI and machine learning. AI and machine learning. AI, artificial intelligence means AI. Artificial intelligence tracks the movement of your eyeball, body language, and emotions. This might help you, Papa.
Yes, so with this, Tuti, that's a good research, I must say. With this, we can, like you rightly said, we can track the eyeball movement of the candidate, the emotion, the sentiments, whereby I think we'll get the right candidate for the right role. Yes. Tomorrow being a Monday, I am going to suggest this solution to my company. Thank you for pointing it out to me, beta.
So this is a solution. My research is a solution for my dad's problem, isn't it?
Yes, surely.
Thank
you.
Good morning, respected Principal Ma'am, teachers and my dear friends. A warm welcome to 2021 Nirmaan Exhibition. My name is Dev Prodi from class 4G of Dalmia High School. Our theme of Nirmaan is Innovation in Careers, and today I am going to interview my father, Mr. Narayan Todi, about his profession. So let's start. Good morning, Pa.
Good morning, sir.
Shall we start?
Yeah.
So, what is your profession?
I am into the retail business of the ready-made garments and I own a store at Sion, Mumbai.
How long have you been in this profession?
I am in this business since last 16 years.
Pa, how do you think that garments and technology blend together?
It's a very good question, Dev. By the time you will grow, technology and garments will go hand in hand, and this trend has already started. Now a lot of technological companies and fashion brands are coming together to develop these kind of technologically advanced garments which are known as smart clothes.
What are smart clothes?
Smart clothes are the clothes which are also known as high-tech clothes. These clothes are made using various technologies which is going to make a huge difference in the day-to-day life of the human beings. Now, when I say smart clothes or when I say using technology, it can be anything. It can be water repellent garments or it can be chip-based garments. We can measure our body movements, temperatures, blood pressures, and can do lot of other things.
Can you give us some examples?
Yeah, I'll show you. See, this is the example of the water repellent garment. I'll spray some water on it, but you will see it won't absorb the water. This is just an example of the smart clothes.
Oh, wow, that's great, Pa. Let me also share some examples with you.
Sure.
Sensorial smart socks can detect which part of your foot is receiving the highest pressure and can measure steps, altitude, speed and distance. Samsung has also developed a smart business suit which can unlock iPhones, interact with other devices and exchange business cards. Under Armour Athlete Recovery Sleepwear absorbs heat from the wearer's body, increases sleeping quality and improves muscle recovery. Orange Polotech T-shirt connect to the smartphone app to record fitness activity and recommend new workouts to the owner. Above are just only a few examples of smart goods, as the list goes on and on.
So in short, the future is of smart clothes.
Yes, that's right. Many tech companies and fashion brands have dipped their toes into smart clothes business, and many companies are expected to join them if the smart clothes business proves popular. Thank you, Pa, for your time, and thank you.
Hello all, my name is Siddharth Doshi, a student from 4G and at Dalmia High School. For this year Nirmaan Exhibition, we have the topic of innovation in careers. I am a blessed kid with both of my parents working in IT industries, and I have chosen my mother's profile for this. Let me introduce to my lovely mom, Mrs. Prachi Doshi. She is working as an IT engineer in one of the largest multinational companies. Let me welcome my mom.
Hello everyone.
Hello Mama. Can you explain our friends what is your work profile?
Sure. IT professionals are helping India to convert into digital India. In our day-to-day activities, we use lot of digital services that help us achieve our day-to-day activities. For example, online shopping, online banking transactions, online payment, and video calling, which you do very regularly with all your school friends.
Yes, indeed. I have been doing a lot of video calling with my friends in this pandemic. Moving to the second question, how did this recent pandemic affected IT?
That's a good question. So this recent pandemic has created a lot of opportunities for IT and IT related services. A lot of innovation and digitalization has been happening. So directly or indirectly, we have been ensuring that people like you can perform their tasks by just sitting at home. Have you ever wondered you'll be attending school from home one day?
No.
But see, now with the help of IT services, you can attend school from home.
Yes, we can with the help of an Zoom application. Moving to the third question, what is the future of IT?
So the future of IT is very bright. There are many things that need to be digitalized. So India is around just 50% of digitalization. Like for example, Mumbai local train ticket, you cannot buy this ticket from home right now, correct? But using these IT services in near future, we'll be able to buy this local train ticket from home. Isn't that good?
Yeah.
Now let me show you how these IT services reach at our doorstep. Come. See, this model indicates multiple devices are connected to each other through internet. Can you see these lines?
Yes.
These lines indicate that there is a virtual connection between all these devices and internet. There is no physical connection between these devices, but it is all done through virtual. And with the help of this, all these applications can talk with each other and can share the information with each other using internet.
Wow, Mom. What a wonderful explanation. I hope, friends, that you got a very good information about IT. My mom explained that how IT services help us. There are many things that need digitalization. I have identified one problem which can be overcome using innovation in IT. Nowadays, we are facing a lot of pollution problem from vehicles. IT services can be developed in such a way that they keep a track of vehicle emission and send a report to RTO. Then RTO can take a strict action on such a vehicle registration. This will keep our environment well. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Kulinagar and this is my mom, which is Shikha Pali. So mom, my classmates want to know more about your profession. So can you tell me, my classmates, about your profession?
I'm a software engineer. I basically works on making people's life easier. And currently I'm working on 5G technologies which will help you people in accessing things at a faster pace.
Oh, that's a great work. So have you faced any difficulty in your profession?
Yeah, so currently I'm managing a team of some people, and for that I need to handle many calls with those people, plus I have to handle my client also. And with this pandemic, definitely the calls, the video conferencing has been increased, so I need to access it via the television, plus I need to do some coding which I need to access via the laptop. So I have to use so many devices which makes my life a bit difficult.
Oh, that really is a concern. So what is the best solution according to you?
So it would have been great if I can have a small device which can mimic all these different kinds of gadgets, some communication device which can act either as mobile, laptop, everything which I can think of.
Oh, that's a brilliant idea. So let us make this idea possible by including it in innovative technique in her profession.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Kunj Nagar and today I am going to tell you about my Nirmaan Project Exhibition. My topic for the Nirmaan Project Exhibition is communication device. So let us learn about it. So as we know the problem that there were too many devices to carry and manage. Example, mobile, laptop, TV. So solution was that there should be a device which acts like all of these devices, which are mobile, laptop and TV. So let us learn about these devices. So there is mobile. Mobile is a small device which can do almost anything. There is laptop which can do things which a mobile can do. But we use mobile often because they are smaller in size and less heavier than laptops. The thing that laptop cannot do that a mobile can do is calling without internet. How cool is that? So let us learn about laptop. Laptop is like mobile, but it needs more space and it is heavier. It has a larger screen than mobile. Some companies which manufacture the laptop are Dell, HP, Apple, OnePlus, etc. We can easily do programming on laptops. So let us now learn about the TV. Television. Television has a very large screen, but it is very heavy. It works with the help of remote. In these days, smart TV has came, which can access many apps and make our lives easy. We can connect devices like PS5 and Xbox so that we can play games. So, we have learned about these devices. Now let's see what a device looks like. It will be a small compact device which can act like all of these devices. So let us see. Here it is and we name it ComD. So let us learn about the device features and benefits. There will be some buttons of mobile, laptop and TV, and when we click one of them, example, we click the laptop icon, so the COMD will project a laptop in front of us. So now the COMD will be fully compact and portable. It can be carried anywhere. So in metros and trains, there is a space crunch and we do not know where to keep our devices. So they will solve that problem. One device can be many devices, so we can reduce e-waste and hence saving environment. Hope you liked my presentations. Hope you have a great day. Thank you.
Hello friends, I am Miraj Agarwal and I am here to introduce my dad Mr. Vikas Agarwal, who is chartered accountant.
Hi, hello.
So Papa, my friend want to know about your profession. So can I ask you some questions?
Sure, why not?
Papa, why you became CA?
So beta, this CA profession is very respected profession like doctors, engineer, pilots. And similarly, this CA profession is very respected and people want to become a chartered accountant who are interested in finance field. And hence I decided to become chartered accountant.
Oh wow! Papa, what work you do in office as CA?
So my work is very simple beta. What your mom do at your home, the same thing I do at my office. Like mom, what your mama does, she keeps a track of all the monies which is coming and what is going out. Like what is the expenses of the home. She manages all the budgets. She keeps a track where the expense is going, where she can save money, what is her income. So the same thing I do at office. Office also I keep a track of the money. I account them. I keep a track where money is going, where money is going out.
Wow, it's really nice. Papa, I always see you working very hard, day and night. So have you faced any challenges?
Yes, of course. Because we are chartered accountant, we need to upgrade ourselves. We need to keep a pace with the changing times. Like we chartered accountant are good at numbers. We do the calculation fast. We understand the financial number. But we are not so good at the technology. So like I tell you the Microsoft Excel. Here if you can see the Microsoft Excel. In Microsoft Excel, we use only the basic function. But many times we have to use the advanced function of the Excel. For that we need a programming of the computers. Unless until we know the programming, we can't use the advanced function. So here we are facing a challenge. Similarly, you must have used the Microsoft presentation. Here also we use only basic function of the presentation, but we don't use the advanced. So here we are getting a challenge. Similarly, there are a lot of technological things which is happening around us which we are not keeping a track. So these are the challenges which is affecting our work and affecting our growth and success.
Is it? That's a real concern. Papa, according to you, what is the solution for these challenges?
So the solution is very simple. What you need to do, you need to upgrade yourself. You need to go for training, coaching and learn the basic programming of the computer so that you can use the advanced function of Excel, you can use the advanced function of Microsoft Power presentation, and what will happen then, you will be able to present your business case before the customer. You will be able to explain about your product and services to the customer in a better way. You can influence them, you can impress them, and also you need to learn the information technology things from the teacher, like artificial intelligence, the machine learning, robotic environment, like that, so that you are also upgrading in line with the current changing time. So this will help you to get more success in your life.
It's a brilliant idea. Papa, you can use this idea in your profession.
Yes, absolutely. I am now planning to go for a lot of coachings and a lot of webinars by which I can learn the advanced Excel, advanced presentations, then all this recent technological invention like artificial intelligence, blockchain technology. I am really planning to learn all these things.
So thank you. Thank you, friends. I hope all your questions must be answered. And Papa, thank you for sharing this great
You're always
knowledge.
welcome, beta. You're always welcome.
Hello everyone, I am Manoj from 4G. I am so proud to introduce you all to my father, Mr. Darshan Dave. He is in VMware in IT software sales. So Papa, my classmates would like to know more about your profession. Please tell us, Papa, what is software sales all about?
Thank you, Manav. Software sales. Software sales is nothing but actually selling of a software to the customer. But I'll just give you a little brief on what is sales is all about. Sales is a term that is used to, sales is a term that describes to lead of selling of goods and services to the customer, in which we meet customer, we interact with customer and explain our value proposition and explain the features and functionality of a product.
Oh wow, you are doing a great job. So Papa, I have seen you working flawlessly. But have you ever faced any difficulties in your profession?
Yes, I also do face challenges in my interactions with the customer, and in these pandemic times, it is very difficult to meet customer face to face. Having a virtual meeting and explaining the value proposition of a solution is not easy. So in that, there is a technology available in the industry.
So Papa, according to you, is there any gadget or technology by which you can solve this type of concerns?
Yes, and I'm lucky that I'm working for an organization which has this particular solution as VDI. VDI stands for Virtual Desktop Infrastructure.
So Papa, let's add this technique into your profession. VDI. VDI stands for Virtual Desktop Infrastructure. It is a desktop virtualization technology wherein a desktop operating system like Microsoft Windows runs and is managed in the data center.
Correct. I'll just explain you what is VDI infrastructure. For example, if a customer is having their solution in their data center, that is called server farm, in which there is a two type of users. One is the business users, the other is the developer users who develop the application in the data center. So to have the access for the data which is lying in the data center, they have to have a connection in between. Since they are not visiting the office, right now, after me implementing the solution called VDI, they can easily work from home. Like, developer can access the application remotely, and business users also can access their application, the front-end application, which is lying in the data center from home. I'll explain you in detail.
Welcome to Nirmaan Exhibition 2021. Hi everybody, I am proud to introduce you all to my lovely mom, Mrs. Kathleen Sonadio, who is an insurance advisor and a proprietor of Ridhan Consultants since 12 years. So mom, my classmates would like to know more about your profession, that is insurance. What is role as an insurance advisor?
Insurance advisor represents insurance companies and sell the insurance product offered by such companies to their client. Example, corporates and individuals.
What is role as an insurance advisor?
Insurance is a contract where an individual or an entity receives financial protection against losses from an insurance company.
How does it work?
Insurance is a concept that applies to a large group of people which may suffer the same risk. In the same condition or region, the money collected as premium can be called as a pool, and when anyone faces a loss, the person is paid from that pool. For example, consider your mother has suffered a heart attack and she requires a transplant. Similarly, at the same time, your brother requires his school fees to be paid. At the same time, both the expenses are important. But in such case, if you have a family health insurance policy, you can pay the money of your hospitalization from the policy, and the fees money can be paid from your savings. So basically, general insurance policy here works as to save your burden from money.
How many types of insurance we have?
Generally, there are two types of insurance. One is life insurance and general insurance. So as the name sounds, life insurance is the cover of a person wherein the insurance company like Life Insurance Corporation, or there are many private players like Tata AI, etc., pays out some of a part of a money or sum of money either on the death of the insured person or after a set of period. So basically, we highly recommend people who are the bread earners of the family. So in case of the death of the bread earner, the financial, wherever there will be no financial burden, by support for the it is like a financial support for the family. And in general insurance, where it comes, there are home insurance, motor insurance, travel insurance, home insurance, cattle insurance. There are many types of insurance. And here I will basically the products which we mainly sell, or it's an important requirement. First is motor insurance. As per the Motor Vehicle Act 1988, a motor insurance is mandatory for every vehicle plying on the road. So in that also you have a third party insurance and a comprehensive one. So mandatory is the third party. And then coming to travel insurance. Travel insurance is a package insurance which covers everything related to travel. Like if you have loss of baggage, or if it's a delay in flight, or if you come against any kind of health problem where there's an hospitalization required, there the travel insurance will take care of all your medical requirements. It's a financial thing where in case if you go abroad and if you're admitted, there will be a cashless with the help of travel insurance. Coming to home insurance, home is something which is a valuable property. So in case of natural disasters like earthquake or flood or fire, even besides that, if there's any terrorism, theft or anything of vandalism, everything is covered under this policy. So then the other policy is crop insurance. Crop insurance is mainly taken by farmers who take loan for their agricultural requirement. So in case if there's any damage to the crop and they are not ready, if they are not available to repay their loan, or if there's not proper agricultural production done, then this insurance is covered under this policy. And lastly, the technology which we have come across now, the insurance is on the tip of your finger. From your mobile phone, you can cover, you can get health insurance, or even a personal accident policy. Health insurance is one of the insurance which comes again under the general insurance category. If you book a cab or a train, if you travel by train, just by selecting an option, you can get the insurance cover. It is that simple nowadays. The technology is that good. It is all upgraded. So in fact, your school must have already covered you and the other students. In fact, even the teachers are covered under the personal accident policy. So by now you must have understood the actual meaning and importance of insurance. So if you want to lead a stress-free life, get an insurance today. So thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to talk about the occupation we have, and thank you for watching us. Nirmaan Exhibition 2021.
Dalmia High School welcomes you to Nirmaan Exhibition 2021. The topic of our exhibition is profession. I have taken my mother's profession, who is a teacher.
Good afternoon everyone. My name is Tejas Roy. I am the student of class 4G. Today I am going to introduce you to my mom, who is a teacher.
Hello everyone. My name is Monica Roy and I am a teacher in Gracious English High School.
Mom, my classmates would like you to know more about your profession. Can I ask you some questions?
Yes, sure.
Please tell us, Mom, why did you choose this profession?
I choose this profession because it is just not a profession, it is a mission. No career, no work can be rewarded as a teacher. I realize that through teaching, I can shape the future of my students.
What a thought, Mom. Mom, can you tell us what is your favorite part in this profession?
My favorite part of this profession as a teacher is love, respect, creativity and imagination of the children. It gives great satisfaction to you to see your students gaining confidence.
Wow, very inspiring. Mom, can you tell us what qualification we need to become a teacher?
Son, teacher can opt D.Ed, ECCA, B.Ed and many other courses or specializations are there. So many types of courses are there. You can go for any one of them.
One last question. What do you feel about the new teaching technology?
Okay, come on son, let me show you how the education system has developed.
Education system started from Gurukul. Gurukul education system was the ancient education system in India. Students used to go to the teacher's house to learn. Gurus were the mentor of the Shishya.
Wow, Mom, it sounds so interesting. How the school started? Mom, where the boy is going?
As the time passed and world developed from hut to building, so did the education system. School and colleges were built and students started going. Teachers started departing knowledge.
Wow, Mama, it sounds so interesting.
Today's world is digital. Digital learning is replacing traditional education method more and more each day. Digital education has become basic requirement for learning and teaching. From last 2 years, because of this pandemic, teachers had to face lots of problems. We had to learn to access many apps and applications.
Yes, Mom. In these initial days, sitting for online classes was much boring and difficult to understand. But slowly, our teachers made this so easy to us. Now I am able to operate Google Classroom, Zoom meeting and much more. We can do discussions, math solving, projects, PowerPoints, fitness, dance and many more.
Mom, thank you for this great interview.
Thank you everyone.
Hi Dad, today is our Nirmaan project and I am going to introduce my friends about your profession. So first I am going to ask you some questions. Let's begin. The first question that I am going to ask you is that can you explain what do you do and what's the profession all about?
Sure. Thank you, Ananya. So hi everyone, I'm glad to be here. And just to give you a brief gist about what I do, I'm a part of marketing industry and I work under digital marketing. And our company is into providing measurement solutions, or you call it a software, which helps businesses measure the effectiveness of their digital advertising.
Oh wow, that's really interesting. But you must have been facing some challenges. Can you tell me more about it?
Yes, of course. As just like any other industry, we also have our own challenges. But the biggest challenge, Ananya, is there are multiple media options available for advertising, right? Like TV, print, radio, etc. But there is no one solution available which can give effectiveness across all the medias and their performance on advertisement.
Certainly, it looks like a big challenge for you. So, what do you think can be the solution for this?
Sure. So it's a very big problem for us, and all of us as an industry are trying to find a solution. But what I personally feel is, so we all carry a unique device with us, right, which is called mobile phones, right? And mobile phone has different technologies within it, like GPS or a camera or sound tracking, right? Now, using that technology, perhaps we can find a way to measure performance of the ads across different mediums and then report it at a consolidated level. So hopefully that technology can be developed one day and help solve our big problem.
So friends, now that I know what my dad does, I am going to explain it to you. So friends, I am going to explain you my dad's profession, which is digital marketing. But let's understand what does marketing means. Does it means going to market? Does it means to going for shopping? No. It means making sure that your business is known by lots of people. And what does digital marketing means? It means making sure that your business is known by lot of people using digital media like YouTube, Facebook and Instagram. Do you remember this seeing on your YouTube? When you play your videos, these are called as digital ads on YouTube. So friends, now I am going to tell you what does my dad's company do. They help business measure effectiveness of their digital ads, which means they measure whether businesses have shown ads to the maximum number of people with the money spent. What's their main challenge? Businesses use multiple media like TV, newspaper, hoardings, etc. for advertising. How can we measure their consolidated performance? How it can be solved? Everyone today carries a mobile phone with them, don't you? We can use technology like GPS camera, sound tracking to measure performances across various media. So friends, do you know more about digital marketing now and their problems that can be solved soon? Thank you.
Doing very well. How are you?
I am good too. So let's start the discussion. Since the time lockdown has happened, we can see you always busy on calls and your laptop. What exactly do you do?
I work for a media advertising firm, and it requires me to talk to a lot of our clients, vendors, partners, and that's why you see me busy all the day. This also helps me using deciding on using the monies wisely for them so that they are happy and we are happy.
Oh, that's interesting. You must be enjoying it, right?
I certainly do, but sometimes it becomes extremely stressful with long hours and that makes us a little lethargic.
That is why some days you don't play with us and you don't look all right. Also, you have put on a lot of weight. Is it to do with your work?
Could be, not very sure, but some we don't follow the eating routines. We couldn't do exercises on time. Our days are extremely stressful with managing large teams and delivering tasks on time. So could be a reason.
Got it. Now I'm clear. And on your changes that I could try to help, let me try to make a project that help reduce some stress and keep you fit and energetic throughout the day.
Hope it's helped you and your friend with a similar work life.
Thank you. I'll be looking forward for it.
Hello everyone, my name is Parameshin Badaru. Today's topic is my father's profession. I am provide to introduce you all my lovely dad, Mr. Hardeep Singh Badaru, Director of Badaru Pen Industry. What is your profession?
My profession is I manufacture ball pen and metal bottles, pen bottles.
How long you are in this profession? Please tell us that about your business.
I am the third generation in this profession. My dad and my grandfather was in this profession. And my father, Nirmaan Exhibition, he got lifetime achievement award in this profession.
Dad, have you face any difficulty in your profession?
Yes, we have faced lot of difficulties in this profession because there was not too much technology in that business that time. Now we have highly technology, so we don't have any problem.
Is there any gadget tool is there any gadget or tool you want to use in our profession?
Yes, we have highly technology machinery and automated tools that we can do our production very fast.
That is a brilliant idea.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dad.
Welcome.
Please explain your profession.
Yes, this is our product. This is a ball pen. This is a nozzle which we make in our automatic machine. This is a refill. This is a spring. This is our body. This is a clip and this is a parts. We fit like this and it works. This is a tool which we measure our ball pen, what is the size and everything over it. This is our product. This is our product. This is our new product, and this is our refill. This is our. Thank you.
Thank you.
Today I will show my mom's profession. I made this project. From olden time, the student learn under the tree. After that, the school come and we learn in the classroom. In COVID-19, we do in the phone or laptop or a PC. In apps, for example, Zoom app, ABC app, and Meeting and Duo app. My mom tells the project.
Yeah, this project is every need teachers project, we can say, because teachers is the backbone of our learning system. My son made this project, and in project that is a different area he showed. Like he showed that the olden time period, then in the middle period, and now in the new technology with the revolution period. And with this period, students are learning in very good way. Thank you.
project, and I am very excited to present my project. I am so happy to introduce you all to my hardworking father, Mr. Shailendra Matre. He is working at Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited as a dealer and manager of Sai Service Center of Mira Road. So please tell us that about your work profile.
Good afternoon, respected teachers and students. I am glad to share my work profile with you all. I am working at Bharat Petroleum from last 25 years. I manage the field work, means survey, customer care, account holding, and checking stocks of petrols and diesels, and also many other services.
As you manage so many things, you must be finding difficulty. What type of difficulty do you face? How do you solve them?
Yes, I do find difficulty like need to handle the complaints from customer about the quantity and quality of petrols and diesel. So we have an object called nozzle to show the quality of the petrols and diesels, that it is pure for sure. Generally in petrol, chemical name ethanol is mixed, but we ensure and recheck and then we provide petrol.
Oh, that's great, Daddy. What is the difference between previous system and recent system? Do we have a change in the system?
Yes, there are lots of changes as we all know about technology. So also now Bharat Petroleum system is based on computers, which is directly connected to BPCL server. The benefit of this is that all data and stock you can check easily wherever you are. Bills are also computerized. Previously it was written hand bill. BPCL have introduced smart fit cards, means customer can fill petrols and diesel by this card all over India.
Oh wow, Daddy, it's wonderful. Daddy, do you want to give us some suggestion?
Yes, students, wherever you go to fill petrol with your parents, tell them do not use mobile, do not smoke in petrol pump areas. While filling petrol, switch off engine. The most important information is do wear helmets and safety belts while driving.
Thank you, Daddy, for teaching us safety measures for filling the petrol and sharing your work experience.
It is my great pleasure to share my work system and experience with you all. Thank you for listening me patiently. Thank you.
Thank you. A model of Bharat Petroleum where my father works. Bharat Petroleum is pure for sure.
Sure.
I am so proud to introduce my father, Mr. G.S. Gupta. He is working as a general manager in pharma company, so that my classmate would like to know more about your profession.
Very good afternoon to all of you. I am working in pharmaceutical company. If you are talking about my profession, so the profession is very important, because in my profession we always work hard to explain, communicate medicines to the doctors so that they can give a proper medicines and proper therapy to the patient. Thank you.
Oh wow, you are doing a great job. So that I have seen you working fabulously, but have you faced any difficulty in your profession?
Of course, every profession has some difficulties. So in my profession, the biggest difficulty is the right time, right communication to the doctors. So in this current scenario, there are many new medicines, many new diseases you see every time. So the proper communication with the timelines should reach to the medical professionals so that they can pass the benefit of new medicines, new therapy to the doctor. So this is the biggest challenge because we are having limited channel of communication. Through those communication, we have to communicate at the right time about the new medicine, new therapy, and new technology in the medicine.
Oh yes, you are. There is a really concern. So that according to you, what will be the best solution for this sort of the
Definitely, whenever there is a problem, there will be some solution. So there is a solution now because now everybody is using technology. So earlier we have to communicate through our representative, communicate through our company resources. But now technology is evolved. So there are a lot of there are a lot of channels we can communicate through those channels like social media, like there are some channels that is dedicated to the medical professionals so that we can update new technology, new therapy, new medicine through those channels. And definitely there are many seminars, symposia through which we can communicate whatever we want to communicate in message or very important thing to the especially for the public. Everybody like whenever we was in child or we were kids, then the adult patient or the our parents. In those we must have taken the antibiotics. There are different type of antibiotics like the primary antibiotic, secondary, tertiary, and the higher antibiotic. So the biggest problem which actually people are facing or we are also facing, like people are not using antibiotic properly or they are not taking the course of antibiotic. Why I am talking about the only antibiotic? Because every antibiotic has a particular course. It may be 3 days, it may be 5 days, it may be 7 days, or some antibiotics is having 14 days therapy. So I advise or I request everybody, whenever you are taking any antibiotic, please complete your course. Don't leave course in between. It develops the resistance. Suppose doctor has written you antibiotic for 5 days. If you feel you are okay, please complete your course of 5 days. Like there are many people, general public, who takes 2 days medicine, 2 days antibiotic or 3 days and think like now I am okay, why I should take the antibiotic. So if you are leaving your antibiotic without completing the full course of antibiotic, it may lead to the resistance to you only. So second time or third time it will not work. The same antibiotic will not work for you. Then doctor has to write the higher antibiotic in your prescription. So my advice, my suggestion, humble request to everybody, complete the course of antibiotics. So this is all about my profession. Thank you very much, Avigna.
About my father's profession, and his name is Amit Rajawal. His work is chartered accountant. Hello, Papa.
Hi, Asta.
Do you know, I and my friends are very eager to know about your profession. Can you tell me what is chartered accountant?
Well, chartered accountant basically help people and large corporates manage their financial matters and manage their taxation audit matters.
Wow, your profession is very exciting. And I heard you using the word finance. Can you tell me about it?
Well, finance basically helps people deal with money matters. Now we help people account and help with their incomes, their expenditures, their savings, their investments. And so basically a chartered accountant, we can say, is a financial doctor.
Oh. I saw you using laptops. Can you tell me, does it make our work very easy or no?
Yes, Asta, absolutely. Without laptops and without technology, the world will not work today. And so does a chartered accountant. No, a couple 15 years ago, 20 years ago, we used to record all our books and accounts manually. Okay. Now with the advent of new technology, laptops and system do help. Okay.
Can you tell me about your softwares? Which softwares do you use?
Well, in general, we use finance function usually uses Excel, MS Excel, and for accounting we use Tally, ERP9, and more advanced, you would use SAP as a software. So there are multiple ERP softwares that are available to help our profession do better.
Thank you. Welcome to my office.
What are you doing, Asta?
I'm maintaining the records of different companies on these physical files, and it is very time consuming. Means it's very difficult to do. But nowadays, these files are replaced by computers and laptops. Means systems and softwares.
What kind of software, Asta? Can you tell us?
There are many softwares. For example, File Excel means Microsoft Excel. This is Tally. This is Tally, and there is one more software called as SAP.
Oh, that's great, Asta. So, can you help me in filing my income tax returns?
Oh, sure. I would be very happy to help you.
So, here are my some bank's account statement. Will you help me out?
Yes. Okay.
Thank you so much, Asta.
Welcome.